some points from the employee recognition program we have at work.
Yes.
I had 1,000 points to redeem, and I got a digital 4-slice toaster, which cost 1,080 points. So I had to pay the difference, which was $4. So I put $4 on my debit card, and I got a notification that it went through Ireland.
Nice.
And I'm like, oh, okay. Well,
sure. Yeah, I don't know if you see it. On the top, you see it says studio mode.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see the lines to the left of that?
Yes. Hide, jump back, play forward, back to top.
So you can control right from there.
I can control.
Click on play.
I did. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, sooky now.
Indeed. Hi, Gail.
And then, so if I go here and go back to top, there you go.
Yeah. That's
nice.
We're learning as we go.
We is, man.
All right. Let's see. Chomp.
The only thing I have to do is, since I don't look in the camera for the intro, I can pull that. When are we doing the Magic Mind, Dad?
Whenever you feel.
Okay.
Just show it in there and somewhere au natural.
Mm-hmm.
I really do need to set up a 5 so that we have an actual 5
and 3.
Yeah, so we have an actual 5.
See, the good thing is now, because I know I can control that from those 3 lines.
Yep.
Now I can look at the comments.
Indeed.
So there you go.
All right.
Tasty.
Indeed. I was going to try to stream Instagram tonight too, but I forgot to set that up ahead of time. Because that's something I have to do.
Yeah.
Right before we start, because it's not an actual stream. You have to put in a stream key and blah 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 next time.
Garbage.
Indeed. Next time when we have our guest. Because, oops.
Yes.
I miscalculated. We do not have our guest this week. We have our guest next week.
Yes. And we'll have no news next week.
We'll
have guest and only guest.
Yes.
We'll have no news, no music, just guest.
And we'll have pictures of his items. And hopefully, if I get my shit together.
We may not even have BR's L's next week.
Oh, we'll have that.
Oh, okay. I was hoping.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Maybe I'll let Jeremy pick.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. Are you ready for this?
Never.
Good, because I'm not sure I quite have it going on here. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you a 5 in Shree Bougie Mama.
This week on the Mr. Throwback Thursday podcast, we bring you a fresh in piece, SeaWorld and a strange choice of family entertainment, some hip-hop animation, a potential Mount Eastmore, and new music from Arrested Development. What else? Let's listen.
It's not just any day. It's Mr. Throwback Thursday.
All you kids want to get on and shit.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
How can I be damned? At the count of 3, I want y'all to tell me the name of my DJ. 1, 2, 3.
The poppers pop and the breakers break. All the fellas say ho and the girls say hey. Give it up for the DJ, Mr. Throwback Thursday.
And now, here's your hosts, Bill Winters and Mr. Throwback Thursday himself, Jamie Robinson.
Coming at you live and direct from your 2 favorite idiots who bring you all the hip-hop news that you've come to expect. It is indeed Mr. Throwback Thursday, episode 598 coming at you this week. We are 2 away from 6 bills, man.
That is
Jamie
insane.
is down in Virginia. Bill is up in New York. 6 bills. And there's only one of me. How are you, my friend?
I am well. You know, $600 bills, y'all.
I'm telling you. 600,
$600.
100,
Yes.
Put them in your pocket. Put them in your
I would
pocket.
like to put them in my pocket.
I would too. So, how was your week, man? We're coming at as we record once again on a Friday night.
Indeed.
So, I hope
Yeah,
everybody
that's-
had a very nice Throwback Thursday yesterday and enjoyed the Yacht Rock trip down the hip hop Yacht Rock lane. Once again, huge thank you to Alf, Ronnie Mexico, and DJ B for joining us last week. And, like Fat Albert said, we learned something before we were done. Hey. B is awesome at that stuff, man.
He is.
Really is.
Yeah, no, I remember the first time I actually sat down. I mean, like we had talked, and he had the show on the radio before any time that B and I had a chance to sit down and like just talk for a while. And I went over to the old Fresh Radio studio, and we did a show essentially on beef. You know, we were just sitting there bullshitting on the radio, and he's like, "What? That was a diss track?" Yeah, blah blah blah. And he brought one up. He's like, "Well, yeah." I'm like, "Wait a minute, I didn't know that was a diss track." So we speak the same language,
Right.
but we learn very much from each other.
Yeah.
So
Which is
it's a lot of fun.
yeah. B's smart, boy. B knows his stuff.
Hell yeah,
Not to mention he's the hardest working DJ in the world right now, and
he is.
one of the best at it. So, what are you wearing tonight? I went with the Toast Face Griller shirt.
Nice. I went with this one,
There you go.
Ye Old Hip Hop Museum.
Very nice.
And Cranky, Cranky brought up a good idea. And you know how I have to label the shows now.
Yeah.
I can't get as creative
Yes.
as I would like. Yes. But he's like, I'm surprised you didn't call the show something like 3-hour tour. I'm like, I really would have.
If we could have found a way.
Yeah. If it would not mess up the algorithm that we've already established.
Right. Now we've got to kind of keep everything more of a factual title so that those who are searching can find stuff. And that way, because if we just put 3-hour tour, nobody would know what the hell we were talking about. So
no, they'd be looking for a Gilligan's Island podcast. And
we're not that.
We are not. We're very close sometimes, but in general, we are not that. No.
Were you a Ginger or Marianne guy?
At the time when I was a young man, Ginger.
As you've gotten older,
Marianne.
Yes, you appreciate Marianne, and of course, Alf is probably a Mrs. Howell guy.
He's a Lovey fan.
He's a Lovey Howell.
He
fan.
loves him some Lovey.
Who doesn't love some Lovey? A lot of people pay a lot of money to get some Lovey.
Indeed.
So we've got your standard menu for tonight. We have some hip hop headlines.
We do.
We have some woo news coming at you.
Like we always do about this time. And thanks to the patrons for feedback.
Yes.
On the design idea.
Yes.
And for Annie, if you're listening, I am not reworking the design. Just add Master Killer. Capadon is not in there. Master Killer is not going in there.
No. We got
Too much
what we
work.
need.
And he is not in the intro to METHOD man.
No, I don't believe he is. So we will have some woo news. Then we will go into some music. We have a one and done once again that kind of, I'm sure, went down a rabbit hole.
Yes. No playlist this week. Sorry.
No playlist. I hope everybody got to listen to that playlist that we previewed on last week's show.
Yes.
I played the full thing while I was driving the other day, and it was so cool to hear, the regular song and then the hip hop song after it. It was a lot of fun. Too bad I was alone in the car. So
I was just down in the Outer Banks of North Kakalaki, and
Compton. No.
And my nephew Trevor,
yes,
is very big into figuring out the songs that hip hop samples have come from.
See, I like that.
So when I told him about the playlist, where it would give him the song and then the hip hop song, he immediately added it on Spotify.
Very cool. And that is a living, breathing playlist, as well as, the Mr. Throwback Thursday playlist is probably about 14 hours long at this point. So,
and I stopped doing that one.
Yeah. The one and done playlist is still a thing.
It is, but it it rises and it falls.
Yes.
Like I have to have room for other, like, I just need to get some of this stuff out of here.
DJ introduction playlist is still a thing.
The extra cheese playlist for the patrons.
That's the extra cheese playlist for the patrons. That's yep.
Yeah,
So we
that
got
is
all
not-
sorts
That
of
is not a public playlist. That is a patron playlist.
If you are on Spotify, you can, and you are a patron, you can access that too. So
Mhm.
we'll bring you the record of the week. As we said, it's a brand new record from one of our favorite
It
groups,
is.
group who won record of the year last year.
They did.
So we'll have
And
to
they
see
do it again.
if they are in position for a possible repeat.
Yeah.
We shall see. We'll remind you who the artist of the month is for July of 2025. It's funny. We got the record of the week and we've got the old to the new.
Because they dropped a video for it.
Uh-huh.
So
So-
I feel that we need to promote the single.
Promote the single, which we will. And we'll play the whole
Salute
thing
the
as
sample,
opposed to
promote the
just
single.
yes. Another thing that, people stole from us.
Yes.
And then after the music segment, of course, I will read lyrics and then we will put a bow on episode 598. But don't want to
Bow
forget
knows.
anything. So it's a darn good thing I took my magic mind this morning because
Yes.
with the new format of our notes, I wanted to make sure I didn't forget. I was like, oh, I need to know the titles of the articles now. So
Yeah, because you don't get to just read it off the screen anymore.
no, I actually
Well, you
did
do,
some,
but you don't.
yeah, but I did some homework. So
Yes.
And again, thank you everybody for your feedback on last week's show.
Yes. Yes.
Everybody seemed to like the fact that with the four of us, it was much more conversational, which is always the best when we do it that way anyway, because then it's just like four friends talking shit. So,
Yeah.
which,
Yep.
From what I understand, we've been pretty good at for years, talking crap
Yes,
to each
talking
other.
shit.
So-
Yeah. We were pretty
so-
good at that.
So it's a good thing we got to share that with the people last week.
Yes.
And once again, before we get started, thank you one more time to Alfredo Torres,
I've got that
And-
somewhere, but
DJ B, for joining us. It was such a fun show to do last week. Hopefully we can have both of them back very, very soon.
yeah.
Especially Alf. So, because he just adds his knowledge on all music types is almost savant-like sometimes.
Yes.
So
Don't worry.
I
It's
give-
it's also idiot savant. It's
well, I wasn't going to use that term
I
because
got- I
I
can
like
do it.
Alf, but I know you can. You've known him longer than I have. So, with that being said, in the immortal words of Stephanie McMahon, would you please hit me with a little of that Triple H, and we'll get started with some hip hop headlines.
yay, yay.
To the hip, dip, the hop, you don't stop, don't stop. Got effects with the real hip hop, hip hop. To the hip, dip, the hop, you don't quit, don't quit. Got effects and we came to rip shit, rip shit. To the hip, dip, the hop, you don't stop, don't stop. Got effects with the real hip hop, hip hop. To the hip, dip, the hop, you don't quit, don't quit. Got
This is
effects
Hip Hop Headlines brought to you by Mr. Throwback Thursday.
We'll get on it. It's your time.
It is my turn, and we weren't going to start this week with a fresh in piece, but this came in late, so
Mhm.
we had to make sure we put this in. And this fresh in piece reported all over the place. I think I gave it to you from New York Post, but
I think so, yeah.
we took it from All Hip Hop. No, I think I took it from Yahoo. Yahoo! Oh, yeah, it might have been. But we took it from All Hip Hop. Veteran rapper Edie Mean announced on July 4th that Young Noble, his longtime friend and fellow member of Tupac Shakur's group Outlaws, has tragically died, unfortunately, by self-harm. EDI expressed his deep grief and urged others to be aware of the serious reality of mental health struggles. Young Noble was born Rufus Cooper. He was the last to join Outlaws in 1996 after Tupac's murder. He remained dedicated to the group through decades of personal and collective loss, including a couple of different things. He survived a major heart attack, for one, back in 2021. In a rare interview recently, he opened up emotionally about the impact of losing Pac
Mhm.
and Biggie and the toll it took on him and hip hop as a whole. Condolences poured in from all over the hip hop community, of course, as you would expect that they do,
Right, right.
including messages from Snoop Dogg, Exhibit, and E40.
Yes,
You can't
yes.
just, I mean, you have to say it that way.
You
It's
goon with the
part of the
spoon,
rule.
man.
Goon with the spoon. The tragedy is heartbreaking. It's a reminder of the importance of mental health awareness. We've talked about that in the past as well,
Yes.
especially among artists because of what they deal with as far as trauma, pressure,
Mm-hmm.
grief.
Yeah. You know, you're talking about a guy who was in a group
Mm-hmm.
that was started by Tupac.
Mm-hmm.
Then he loses Tupac. I mean, this is, not even whatever was going on recently
Mm-hmm.
in his life. I mean, and the crazy thing is he survives.
He
A heart
survived a
attack.
heart attack, which is, at that point, you're kind of playing with house money anyway.
Right. But then to make it through that and then turn around and take your own life. That's
some deep rooted stuff. I mean,
yeah, there's got to be something, because I've not had a heart attack, and I'm happy to say that.
No,
But people that I know who have find a new lease on life. Something changes.
like
and
I said,
I don't know if
they
it's
feel
just
like they're playing with house money.
yeah.
so they
I don't know
kind
if
of
it's because
feel
they've
like
cheated death or yeah. But for someone to have done that and then to still not be in a good enough place to go forward, that's got to be tough.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know the particulars of the heart
No.
attack. There might have been lasting effects of the heart attack.
Right.
I mean, my dad, I can speak on this from unfortunately terrible experience.
Mm-hmm.
My father had heart disease from a very young age. His father died at 42. I never knew my paternal grandfather. He was
Right.
42 years old when he died of heart disease. My dad had open heart surgery on 2 separate occasions, bypass surgery, and he was on the table for a third, and he threw a clot. And for most people, that takes him pretty much instantly.
Mhm.
But you remember how tough my father was,
Oh, yeah.
and stubborn my father was.
Fucking odd.
Tougher than a $2 steak,
Indeed.
He hung on for, I want to say, 3 or 4 days until we got up to the hospital, and basically all were talking to him while we were visiting him. And I was the next to last one to see him. I held his hand. I felt him squeeze my hand. At least I want to believe I felt him squeeze my hand.
Right.
But he wasn't responsive. It didn't look like himself. He was just, it was a bad situation. My mother, I stood outside the room while I heard my mother say to him, Jim, it's okay if you can't fight anymore. We'll get by. Now, Albany to Hyde Park is a 2-hour drive.
Mhm.
Hour drive, I'm sorry, 1 hour
Hour
drive.
Yeah.
We stopped to grab a bite to eat on the way home at Dad's favorite restaurant, which, if you're familiar with the area, I know you know it. It's Foster's up in Rhinebeck.
Yep.
Dad passed, I want to say 20 minutes after we left. I think he was waiting for permission from my mother.
Yeah, probably.
Once my mother said that, then he passed. And when we got home, 22 messages on the answering machine. Just crazy how that sort of thing happens. So
Yeah.
you don't know what's going to happen with heart issues. A heart attack is one thing, but the follow-up from that, what it can do to you. Some people come out of them unscathed. Some people don't. My dad would have been in a vegetative state. He would have had to have his leg amputated. It's probably better for him and for all of us
Oh, I would say
that
yes.
he left when he did, because it wouldn't have been. He would have been alive, but he wouldn't have been living. That's
Right.
the way I look
Yep.
at it. So our condolences to the family, fans, friends of Young Noble. No age given, unfortunately.
Yeah, I didn't see one. I checked a couple different sources. I didn't see one.
And once again, we will say, and we've said it in the past, if you need anybody to talk to, there are numbers you can call. If you are a posse member and you need somebody to talk to and you don't have a number to call, you can shoot either one of us a message on any of our messaging notifications with this show, whether it's through Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or anything like that, there's always
47.
somebody.
47, by the way.
47. That's
Yeah.
way too young, dude. Way too young.
Yep.
There's always somebody. At least the two of us are here to listen.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, and I hate this. As Randy Newman saying, "You got a friend in me." So,
Indeed.
make sure you take advantage of it. So, the show kept looping and saying "virus" 20 times. Well, that sounds like a virus. So, my question to that is, but why? I mean, you know why? Why was it doing that? Because nobody fed Magic Mind into the computer. It was not mentally acute.
Yeah,
I had mine already, as you can see.
Yes.
Except the green screen messes with it. But yes, Magic Mind is a huge part of our day. We still have our Throwback JUN promotion.
Yes.
So make sure that you take advantage of that. We'll go over the information, but I'll give you a quick little rundown on it again. magicmind.com/throwback JUN. 20% for one-time purchases, 48% off subscriptions with the code throwback JUN at checkout. So,
and as you know,
I don't recommend pouring it into your computer, though. I'm quite sure that's probably going to fry stuff, but pour it down your throat and your brain will work like a computer without a virus. I would say.
Hopefully without a virus. Yeah. No, I was without it for the past week.
Waiting for your shipment?
No, down in the Outer Banks.
Oh, okay.
Now,
and you forgot to pack some with you?
I did. It's only an hour and a half away. Like I took it the morning before we left.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to keep it in the fridge.
I like to keep it in the fridge too. It's much better cold.
Yeah, but getting ready, got everything packed up and rushed out the door, and I got down there and I almost came back during the week to get it. 'Cause I'm like, wow, I said I'm gonna go a whole week without this.
I bet you felt foggy as hell by the time the week was over.
It was, and you're in a new environment, because I don't hang out in the Outer Banks.
No, I don't think I've ever been to the Outer Banks.
Yeah, I've been down there a few times, but not in like 10 years. So you're in a different environment. You're in a what do you call it? Rental house.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't know where things are. So it's very unnerving to not have your Magic Mind to at least keep focused on the things you can focus on.
Right.
Again, you get old.
And I can imagine when you got home and you took that first Magic Mind after not having it for a few days, you probably felt almost super wired that way.
Yeah, because again, I take it right after my coffee.
Mm-hmm.
So you
not
get
wired, but super
alert,
sharp, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the focus came back in.
Indeed.
The kaleidoscope was visible.
Yes.
So
but yeah. So to be without it lets you know how much you need to have it.
Yes. So we're going to go back and we're going to ask again, but why? Because that's the name of our second article.
Yes.
The Yin Yang twins. Yin Yang twins. Let me try that again.
Yes.
And put them back in.
Yeah,
Yin Yang
try to do it
twins.
from the window to the wall.
Till the sweat. No, thank you. Yin Yang twins made a surprising splash at SeaWorld in San Diego. They delivered a high energy performance that blended crunk anthems, which if that's your thing, that's your thing.
It is. There's a time and a place for crunk.
Mm-hmm.
It's small doses.
Yeah.
over long periods of time.
So they blended that with.
But it's
okay. Go ahead.
No, I would say, but there is a time and a place for it.
Yes. They blended that with a healthy dose of millennial nostalgia. SeaWorld is kind of a family-friendly setting.
It is, and they promote it as such.
I wouldn't necessarily say Yin Yang twins fit that description.
I can't think of a single Yin Yang twins song that I would put in the family-friendly category.
Yes. Despite that setting, D-Rock and Kane didn't hold back, performing their hits like Get Low, Get Low,
Get Low, Get Low,
and Salt Shaker to a crowd full of parents dancing with babies in tow.
Okay.
That tells you all you need to know.
Parents taking their babies to see, not Shamu, because I think he's gone. So you run into from the window to the wow with dancing with your baby. I
Till
don't
the
know what
whales
fam-
climb up them walls. What kind of whale?
All
Skeet,
diners
skeet, skeet.
crawl.
No. Oh my God. Social media, of course, had a field day with the viral clips of it.
I'm sure.
Some people found it hilarious, nostalgic. Others,
I find it
probably like
hilarious.
me, would have questioned the appropriateness of Yin Yang Twins lyrics at a theme park. It's kind of like the appropriateness of playing Bill Reed's lyrics on a Wednesday morning or a Thursday morning
In the
at
mall.
Freshtopia in the mall.
In the mall.
In the mall. From the windows, from the lyrics to the mall. Walked right into that one.
Yep.
Regardless of the mixed reactions on social media, the crowd's energy.
To be safe, mixed reactions. Yes, that's
They proved one thing: Yin Yang Twins still know how to move an audience.
and their babies are. The audience is
yes.
babies.
Their appearance follows their spot on the 2025 Millennium Tour, signaling a revival of early 2000s Southern hip hop icons and reinforcing just how influential that music still is today to the people who grew up on it.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue that as much as it's not our thing, it was a highly influential style of music. They're talking about millennials dancing with their babies to Yin Yang Twins at SeaWorld. That's the equivalent of us going to Great Adventure and breaking out to Run DMC when we were, had young kids. It would be.
Yeah, except Run DMC was a little more family friendly than Yin Yang Twins.
Yes, but we saw them the same way that the millennials see Yin Yang Twins
as outcasts in the music world.
Indeed,
we were listening to a very niche product at the time.
We were,
and we were on the forefront of it. And I am proud of our forefrontness.
Yes.
Is that a word? It is now.
It is now.
See, when you take your magic mind, you can make up words.
Yes.
The Voice online in the UK brings us our next piece.
Yeah, not the TV show.
No. Animated Delight is how you have worded this one.
Yes.
Pioneers of hip hop, Sugar Hill Gang, which
you may have heard of them
endlessly. Yes, are back in the spotlight with a vibrant new animated video for the legendary 1979 track, which you might have heard of once or twice, Rapper's Delight. Hell,
Indeed.
If you went to karaoke anytime in the last 20 years and I was there, you probably heard Rapper's Delight.
If you watched
I get a lot of
Adam Sandler movie or two, you have heard Rapper's Delight.
This track wasn't just the group's debut single. Of course, it was the song that introduced hip-hop to the world and probably brought more ears to Chic than Chic did originally.
I wouldn't argue with that.
You take that backbeat from Le Freak and, that's what you got. Hello?
Hello?
I heard somebody knock. I didn't know.
Should you let them in?
No, that's a different group.
What if it's
not
the devil?
Yes.
Would you look at him?
Oh my God. I'd heard about it, but I'd never never dreamed he'd have blue eyes and blue jeans.
Indeed.
The fact that I came up with those lyrics after you led me down that track.
Yes. Means we have issues.
Who the hell sang that now? I'm drawing a blank. I know she was blind though.
Yes.
Which I always thought was crazy. What was it? Somebody's Knocking, I think was the name of the song. Now I have to because
Terry Gibbs.
Terry Gibbs, maybe? Yes. Terry Gibbs. And she was visually impaired. So
like 100%.
Yes, which I kind of funny. Would you look at him? Would you look at him? How'd you know he had blue eyes and blue jeans?
I know.
They had to tell you. I mean, not to be mean about it, but
yeah.
Anyway, let's get back to the Sugar Hill Gang since we got on a Terry Gibbs tangent.
Not a Barry Gibb.
No, that's a different artist altogether. And
yes,
another artist that I'm known to do from time to time in karaoke. We're going over Bill's karaoke list.
In karaoke's coming off that list,
yeah.
And you're going into the board that's an artist I've been known to do from time to time.
Jerk.
Put it in board.
Put it on the board. Yes. You're Ken Harrelson all of a sudden now.
Yes.
You're the Hawk. Anyway, getting back to Rapper's Delight and the
Yes.
animated video, as we were talking about it, 45 years later, the visuals bring new life to a song that's just as influential today as it was back then. The video captures the playful, rhythmic, and storytelling essence of early hip-hop, of course, celebrating the
Mhm.
roots of the culture while connecting with new generations. Visuals that channel the late 70s energy and style, because we love that 70s, I just saw it again today. Somebody played the Sesame Street, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
7, 8, 9, 10,
11,
11, 12.
And I was like, how 70s is that shit? And then I remembered I was alive for that.
Yeah.
Although I didn't watch Sesame Street all that much. Not back then anyway. Anyway, fitting tribute this video to a song that helped launch a global movement. Rapper's Delight laid the foundation for the genre, and its impact is still felt in artists from Hawaiian Sophie to Kendrick Lamar.
Not Kendrick
Char-
Lamar.
Not Kendrick Lamar, no. Writer Charles Blow, not sure if he's any relations to Curtis, probably
Curtis?
not.
Probably not.
Reflects the track was revolutionary, but not just in music, but in culture, emerging from the Black American experience and becoming a symbol of joy, creativity, and the power of dreaming big. If you had to come up with a video for an older song like that didn't have a video, like an animated one,
Mhm.
what would you come up with? I would love to see an animated video of White Lines, because I love that
Yeah.
whole storytelling vibe of that era. Or-
I would want to see LL. I would like to see the Bristol Hotel,
Oh, okay.
which I believe can only be done animated.
Yeah, probably. I also had Children's Story from Slick Rick in my head.
Yep.
I could see that as an animated video, or Crabs with Spears and Indian.
That would be fearful to watch that one.
And then we could perform that at SeaWorld.
Why not?
Amongst
We could perform that from the window to the wow.
family-friendly atmosphere. How's that? I think that would go over. Like,
Ricky D.
I think that would go over like a fart in church.
Yeah. Or like the Yin Yang Twins at SeaWorld.
Yeah, I like how they said, Rapper's Delight, of course, still relevant today. I think it's still relevant because it's the one track that everybody, you could play that even at a wedding reception now.
Yeah.
And even if they don't know any of the other stuff, it's going to be the whole hotel, motel, holiday inn.
Yeah.
People
No,
know that part.
That song, it's part of the zeitgeist.
Yeah.
You don't have to know any. You can know absolutely zero hip hop.
And you know
but
the song.
You will know that song again,
that
whether you
part.
know the lyrics. You will know that song, and it will get you moving.
Mm-hmm. I agree wholeheartedly. I'm anxious to see this new video because videos are kind of a thing of the past now. Not
They
a whole
are.
lot of people are doing them anymore.
No, I mean
Which
there's
kills me because YouTube is still huge.
exactly. Well, that's because everybody can put everything on YouTube. We can put this dumb show on YouTube.
And we do. Go to
we do.
youtube.com and search for MRTBT
Please.
and then click that little subscribe button.
That's a
And
big
then the
help.
little bell that
Ding,
comes on and lets you know when we go live. Anyway,
Yeah, and you won't
shameless
miss
plug.
when we go. You will not miss when we go live if you hit that bell as we flip flop the days and
yeah.
throw random nights into the show, and
Yep.
then you won't have excuse anymore.
Subscribe to the bell.
You would not have an excuse to miss the show anymore.
No, you shouldn't anyway. Let's see what the next business we had. Speaking of animation,
Yes.
now, of course, this is a group that just screams animated music videos, doesn't it?
It kind of does.
Now, we're talking, of course, about De La Soul, which, from what I understand, means from the soul,
From the soul, indeed.
as opposed to Milwaukee, which means what? The good earth or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen Wayne's World. I don't
Yes.
remember the line for it. To mark the 20th anniversary of the Grind Date, legendary group De La Soul released an animated video for their 2004 track, Rock Cocaine Flow,
I love that song.
featuring the late MF Doom. This tribute is both a celebration and a resurrection, transforming the group, including True Goy, who passed away on us 2 years ago now.
Yeah,
Dave leave us?
I think so, yeah.
And Doom into superhero-style wrestlers in a vibrant animated universe directed by Elliot Hutchings. Now, do they get to battle Donnie Mercury? That's what I want to know.
I do not believe he has been contacted for his likeness.
Mhm. Yeah, Grind Date, good album. Nipsey's right on that. Elliot Hutchings emphasized that the team used handcrafted animation, deliberately avoiding AI and deepfake technology to honor the authenticity and legacy of the era, which, considering what we've been talking about so much lately, everybody using AI, everybody using that kind of stuff, it's nice that they're just going to straight animation,
Yeah,
like
and
the old
paying
Disney
artists.
yes, and real artists, yeah.
Yeah.
And, probably the frame by frame drawings and all that.
Like South Park?
Probably a little better than South Park.
Yeah, I
Although
hope so.
South Park is still hanging in there, dude.
It is.
How many seasons has that been going now?
Entirely too many. I mean,
Not-
I enjoy the show, but I haven't watched it in years.
Yeah, not quite as long as The Simpsons, which is still a thing.
Yes, which also should not have gone this long.
Um,
Thanks, Tracy Ullman.
Yeah, they killed off in a foreshadowing thing within the last 2 weeks. They showed Marge Simpson in heaven looking down on Homer and the kids because she wanted the kids to get together and get along as they were older.
Mhm.
And then as she's in heaven, she comes to find out apparently you don't have to stay married to your earthly spouse in heaven because she was paired with Ringo Starr, who is not dead yet either, by the way.
Oh, he's not?
No,
No, doesn't he have a birthday coming up or just had a birthday or something?
he is not yet dead. 1989, a number for The Simpsons. Thank you, Gail.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's all Tracy Ullman's fault.
Yes. So anyway, this video for
Yes. For Dave and Doom.
Dave and Doom draws inspiration from classic wrestling and superhero films. The video captures the raw, stylized energy of De La Soul all the way back in 2000, while paying homage to the two icons of underground hip hop. This reimagined video arrives alongside the deluxe reissue of the Grind Date.
Tie it all together.
Also includes 2 new tracks. And this release feels especially meaningful after the recent deaths of Trugoy and MF Doom. Oh, South Park had him beat by 2. No, Simpsons had him beat by 8 years. Wow.
Yeah.
Both of whom left, of course, Trugoy, Dave, and Doom left a mark on the genre because of their innovation, their individuality, and just because they were completely different.
Yeah.
De La was completely different when they came out, man. We've talked
Yes.
about that ad infinitum. So
Yeah, I want to show you something. Normally I don't share things that people send me unless it's Bill. But I have. Let me move it up a little bit here. I have on the screen, something that Alfredo picked up. I don't know if you,
microphone.
it is, and that one says Pastanus with a peace sign. This one says Maceo Plug 3 De La Soul. And this one says Trugoy De La Soul. Alfredo scored all 3 of those autographed microphones.
That is awesome stuff.
Yeah.
And De La Soul means from the soul.
That's what I've been told.
Amity means friendship, by the way.
Does it?
Yes, which, by the way, happy 50th anniversary to Jaws this year.
Yeah. I just know that du jour means seatbelts.
No. No, it doesn't.
It does. I got a movie that proves it. But go ahead.
Well, we know what Touchette Lily Poo means too.
We do.
It only took us, how many years to find that shit out. Touchette Lily Poo. It's not our fault, and it's not her fault. How's that?
For once,
Not her fault.
it is not.
Now we are talking about that would be Ms. Lauryn Hill.
It would be.
El Boogie, who oddly enough was not to blame for a late arrival and concert that went haywire.
For a Miss Hillism.
Very good. There you go.
Yes, it was not hers, though. It was someone else's.
At the 2025 Essence Festival of Culture in Nolens, Louisiana,
Mhm.
Ms. Lauryn Hill performed to a nearly empty Superdome due to major scheduling delays, not because of her rumored lateness.
No, this is how this story would normally go.
Yes.
El Boogie played to a nearly empty arena because she showed up 5 hours late and people didn't want to wait for her. That's how it would normally go.
Yes. She was scheduled. I mean, she was scheduled to go on late anyway, 12:35 a.m.
Yeah, that's crazy.
She didn't hit the stage until 2:30, finishing just after 3:30. But unlike past criticisms of her, these delays were not her fault. The entire festival schedule was pushed back. Earlier acts like Glorilla and Maxwell also ran late. By the time that El Boogie, Ms. Hill finally performed, there was only a few hundred people remaining in a venue that holds 83,000.
Now, I don't know if that's due to delays and blah, 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 or if it was, look, it's fucking 2:00 in the morning. I need to go home.
That's probably, that would have been it for me, man.
Yeah.
I got to work tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Social media, of course, being social media, which is the most antisocial shit in the world, was quick to pounce, some criticizing her, other people defending her. Fans and even the Essence Festival organizers stepped in to clarify that the delays were due to technical difficulties and event-wide timing issues, had nothing to do with El Boogie. Essence posted publicly stating she arrived on schedule. We don't play about Ms. Lauryn Hill.
No.
Despite that sparse crowd, those who stayed witnessed a very powerful set from still one of hip hop's most revered artists, even though she's kind of like a hermit. The incident sparked conversation, of course, about reputations, fan expectations, and how festivals would handle delays. Now, what's the worst delay you ever experienced? I know it was recently while we were doing the show. You went to a show. Was it Toastface?
It was Toastface and Raekwon at the Norva.
At the Norva, and weren't they supposed to start at like 10? And
well, the show was supposed to start at 8. Now I know that's not headliners, but the show was supposed to start at 8. So you figure they're probably not going to be on until 10. It was past 10 o'clock and they were still playing just standard music over the speaker system. No one had come anywhere near the stage.
Wow.
And no one had said anything. And, I think doors open at like 6:30. So I was there early.
Yeah. So you'd already been there between 3.5 and 4 hours. And you're probably like, I got to go home.
Yeah.
My wife's waiting on me.
I had nowhere to be the next day, but you can eat a bag of assholes if you think I'm waiting until 11 o'clock for the opener. Nope. I walked. I'll eat the cost of the ticket. I'm walking.
Yeah. And
I did get my cream, my, what was it? Damn it.
One of your multitude of things.
Yeah. It's
it wasn't your road sign, was it?
No, it was the can, the beverage.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Hard cream.
Yes.
That's what it was. It was the Wu-Tang one. It was only out at the time. It was only available to people at the show who had the meet and greet. But I believe it's available everywhere now.
Yeah.
I was
going to say at the time you were the man. So
yeah, I was a man.
But of course, people are going to jump all over Lauryn Hill because reputation is key and perception is reality. And if you're showing up late and you're known to be late, it's automatically going to be your fault. Don't let the facts
Right.
get in the way of a good story, you know?
Yeah.
Fear of a Whack Planet. I don't have that record.
No,
I have one that sounds like that.
it's upcoming.
And of course, you talk about Fear of a Whack Planet. Parade Magazine brought us this.
Which I also didn't know was still a thing.
I did know it was a thing. I didn't know they had an online presence. So, Flava Flav,
Flavor
the
Flav
legend and co-founder of Public Enemy, and the man who
is on a hype tip.
well, is on a hype tip and does everything nice for people, is turning the platform into a rallying cry for change once again. This is going to be a dividing thing.
I'm sure. This is no one's stance but Flav's at this point. This is all we're talking about.
And that's, we have to say this. We are just reporting on what we've seen. This is not necessarily the opinions of the Mr. Throwback Thursday show. In fact, I can tell you right now, it's not my opinion. But Dave is calling for a total ban on guns in the United States. In a powerful op-ed published in Newsweek on July 2nd, Flav, who is now 66 years old and
That's
the father
already
of 8 people, 8 childrens.
Yes, 8 persons came from Flav.
He opened up about his fear for his children's safety, especially when he drops them off at school. Now, that I can understand because it seems like whenever these idiots go nuts, they always target a school. Flav, who served jail time in the 90s for a gun-related offense, go figure, says that America's weak gun laws are enabling, quote, domestic terrorism and putting a price tag on the heads of our children, he says. Statistics speak for themselves. There have already been 330 kindergarten through 12 school shootings since the beginning of 2024, second only to 2023. He and Chuck D recently released a protest track called March Madness,
which we played here.
That song, which is part of their new surprise album, which was Black Sky Over the Projects, Apartment 2025, brings a chilling real-life 911 call from a teacher reporting a school shooting. Flav says that song is meant to spark national conversation and give a voice to people who feel powerless in the face of gun violence and political inaction. I think that's a lot of us sometimes. With a message that's rooted in his own experience, being a gun guy, and love for his children, Flav hopes his words and music can inspire unity and change. Now, I think all artists hope for that. I don't see this happening. There's way too much in the Second Amendment for a total ban. Would I like to see certain types of weapons not readily available to the public? Yes. Do I think that people should be able to own a firearm legally and responsibly? Absolutely, yes.
Yes. I will say, I also believe people should be able to own firearms. I'm not against firearms. I do know that when, for example, when I was in the Navy, each weapon that we had to qualify for each weapon. Your 45, your 9mm, your shotgun, your M14.
You had to show aptitude in how to use it.
Yeah, you had to go through training.
Not just use it. You had to know how to handle it, clean it, store it.
Yeah, we had to go through training. We had to get PQS. We had to get paperwork signed off from people who were qualified for each line item to say, yes, he is proficient enough at this. I will put my name on it. And if you drive a car, you right now can drive an automobile, a sedan. You could drive a pickup truck. You cannot drive an 18-wheeler because you are not qualified or licensed to drive an 18-wheeler.
I can't even drive a school bus.
Right. So that is where I think it should land. You should have to have a qualification level, a license level, a whatever for each grade of weapon.
progressive grade of weaponry. I
Yes.
totally agree with that. And I think that certain weapons should probably, yes, one musket. If you can handle a musket, you're better than me, man. Because those things, one, they'll knock you on your ass. Two, you get gunpowder all over yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And three, it's a musket. So Nipsey weighing in with the musket.
Yeah, like I said, I was qualified to fire a belt-fed M60. The average individual should not have their hands on one of those or have access to one of those without some sort of licensing or qualification being signed off by the appropriate people. That's my thoughts.
Now, do you think that this song, March Madness song, you think that's going to make a difference? You think enough people are going to hear that and you know, because it is a politically charged song.
It is, you know, a la Fight the Power. I don't believe. I mean, protest songs have gone on for forever. I mean, and
they've changed in scope, though. I mean, if you think about it, all we are saying is "Give Peace a Chance" was a protest song, but it was not an aggressive song.
No, it didn't. It didn't have to be.
No.
Today, you know, you need to whack somebody in the head to get them to listen to you, and you know, Chuck D's voice is that
verbal whack in the head. Yeah. Yes.
So
Flav is too, to a certain extent. If you're not expecting it.
Yeah, but I don't think any protest song has the effect nowadays that it would have even 25 years ago.
No, I think you're right.
I think there's too much access to bullshit media. However you see that, whether it's Fox, whether it's CNN, MSNBC, whatever.
Twitter.
There's Newsmax. You know, everybody, us. I mean, people get their news where they want to get their news, and they get their news from the people who are going to tell them what they want to hear.
Yeah.
So if
and
Chuck's
unfortunately
out there
there are so many different avenues for you to go down. It's not like it used to be. It's not like you turned on Walter Cronkite and Walter Cronkite told you what was happening, whether you liked it or didn't like it.
Right. He had no opinion.
Nope.
He had news. Yeah. No. There are entirely too many options for people to find somebody to tell them what they want to hear rather than them have to hear what somebody else wants to say. So, no, I don't believe. Now, I also believe that people should continue to do it.
Yes.
Like, for example, Chuck.
Even if you're speaking into a vacuum,
right?
It still has to be done.
Yeah.
Because at some point, you know, if the voices are completely silenced, then there's no counter arguments to things, and then we're living in fucking, you know, George Orwellian 1984 times.
Exactly.
And we don't need that.
No. So yes, continue your protest songs, continue to protest all that. There will be people to listen. There will also be people who will not listen.
There will be people who protest your protest, and you have to be ready for that as well.
Yeah.
Hip hop supergroups. What do you think, dude?
I so far have been a fan of the ideas. There have been some in the past, even before Westmore. I mean, you know, there have been quite a few. I mean, you can even look at Def Squad and Hit Squad, and
right.
So I have been a fan.
You can even think of like the Stop the Violence movement and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know. I mean, that's technically a super group. That's a big ass group,
right?
But
yeah, no. So far, the experiences that I've had, I've been a fan.
Hip hop doesn't do a lot of super groups. Other genres of music do. I mean, you can go back to what was it? Temple of the Dog.
Yeah,
but that was considered a grunge super group.
Yep.
Damn Yankees. Yeah, to a certain extent.
I mean, it was
Glass Tiger.
Yeah.
which was who was that? Simon Bond and somebody else
Yeah, I don't remember.
from a couple of different groups. I think somebody from Asia.
Lucy Pearl. That's
I-
did I catch it?
I was going to say I don't think I'm familiar with that one. You kind of caught me on that one. Who was in
So-
that?
Lucy Pearl was Raphael Sadiq from Tony.
Okay.
Dawn Robinson from In Vogue,
Mm-hmm.
and Ali Shaheed Muhammad.
Oh, there you go. See, I learned
Which-
something tonight.
I don't need to tell you where he's from, but he had the fruit punch.
He had the fruit punch, so he's from El Segundo.
Yes, but yeah,
Well,
no, I've been a big fan of most supergroups in the past.
Because you've entitled this next one Mount Eastmore.
Yeah, I don't know what they're
Take
actually
off
going to call
on-
it, but
On Westmore, of course, but yeah, I don't know what they're going to call it either. But we're talking about a potential hip hop dream team that may consist of, in the making.
Mhm.
Listen to these names: the God MC,
Mhm.
Rakim, the Teacher, KRS-One, one of the most underrated artists that we talk about all the time, the man who did the Road to the Riches,
yes,
Cool G Rap, and Big Daddy Kane.
indeed, old Dark Gable.
4 pioneers of the genre. They're rumored to be forming a supergroup tentatively titled Mount Rushmore. Hey, look who joined us. The guy who joined us live and in person last week.
Yes,
We gave you a huge thank you at the beginning of the show. And now that you are here, I will say it again to you. Thank you very much for bestowing us with your intellect and your almost savant-like knowledge of music last week. We
as
really
I said,
appreciate
idiot
it.
savant like, but
I did not call you an idiot. Jamie did. So, but he's known you longer. He could do that.
I said he was a savant. So
Mhm. He did say you were a savant. It's nice to see you again, my friend. See what his opinion is. Ronnie, if you heard of a super group with who'd we say? Big Daddy Kane,
Rakim,
Rakim, KRS-One,
KRS-One.
and Cool G Rap. What would you think of that group? Because this is tentatively going to be called Mount Rushmore. According to All Hip Hop, this project is close to being finalized. Complete with a secured budget and possible plans for a major release or at least a joint album. There is one catch.
Yeah, they said there's a hang up. Somebody's holding out.
One of the legends is still unsure about fully committing to the group. Now, if that changes, it could be a historic hip hop monumental moment.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Slick Rick is also rumored to be involved, either as a featured guest or possibly stepping in if the fourth slot opens up. And I haven't said who the fourth person is that's getting cold feet.
Yeah. If I were to guess just based on reputation, I would say it was Chris.
I would think so. Because he doesn't do a whole lot of the group stuff that isn't Boogie Down Productions. He does like to make appearances, special guest appearances.
Yeah.
So I could see him being a feature on a Mount Rushmore track if Slick Rick jumps in as
right. If that's who it is that we said no.
For an East Coast Mount Rushmore. Ronnie asked who would you put in it? I like Slick Rick as an idea. Rakim is a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
And of course you got to think of people who are still living.
Are we saying if Chris backs out?
If Chris backs out, yeah.
Okay, because
Slick Rick
it's pretty much already set the way I would have put it.
Yeah. Cool Mo D would be a good choice, I think.
He would be.
I think LL.
I think LL would be good, but I don't know if he would.
I don't think LL is good in a group dynamic. I think LL may have just a little bit too much. I don't want to say ego, but I'm leaning towards ego to be in a group dynamic like that.
Yeah.
But that being said, you never know. I mean, especially if he's amongst the reserves, the bench players.
Yes.
The black aces.
Yeah.
As they call them. And
you still make the all-star team, but you just don't start.
Yep. Well, as Gary Templeton said, if I ain't starting, I ain't departing.
Yeah.
One of the greatest lines I ever heard. If this spot opens up, a super group is when already successful solo artists. We've talked about groups like this. Cool, Keith, to keep it interesting. My
Hell
God.
yes.
when successful solo artists or members of other groups come together to form a powerhouse act. Now, you might consider, what was it? It was Chuck and Be Real. Was it Prophets of Rage?
Prophets of Rage, yeah.
That's
They were
I
with,
would consider
Tom
that a
Morello
super group
and-
with Tom. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think that's a super group because it crosses genre lines too.
Yeah.
Which I think is really cool. But again, no official deals as of yet, no release dates, no label
No.
info. It's just a possibility.
It is more than rumor, though.
Yes. Oh no, it's got meat on the
'Cause-
bone. But
Yeah, and there's funding.
Mhm.
Everything is in place. It's a matter of finalizing. It sounds like.
and it's got people buzzing from
Yeah,
different hip hop generations too. Yeah, I would look forward to this. And of course, if it does come to pass, whatever week that record comes out, that's our record of the week.
yeah, you damn straight it is.
I am making an executive decision, and I don't even have that power. So
I will take
but-
it under advisement.
yeah, I'm
Consider
sure
it
you
done.
will. Consider it done. Yes.
Yeah, I
Let's-
don't know how the new people would feel about those artists though.
The Highwaymen of hip hop. I like that. Highwaymen was a great album, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know how this generation would handle Rakim, KRS, G-Rap, and Kane.
I don't think they've had enough exposure to the four of them to know how to handle it.
I don't either. That's what worries me. I would hope that they would come in as so
Themselves.
many artists we've talked about lately, where they would not try to rap for that younger audience.
Right.
They would go adult contemporary, know where their people are,
Mm-hmm.
and just do what got them to what got them to the show.
Yeah. You know what? We keep talking about adult contemporary hip hop. I
We
like
do.
to use the term that the culture uses. Just call it grown folks hip hop. It's for the grown folks.
Yes.
And I'm not a big fan of that term, but I think for this it works. Grown folks hip hop. I think we ought to put that on a t-shirt for Pumice to make.
We could do that.
Next article, dedication, coming to us from All Hip Hop. We love this kind of stuff because the group who gave us the record of the year last year for the
Yes.
show.
And who
Is-
will be coming here next Friday?
Who, by the way, remember that the Locks were playing at the Civic Center?
Yes.
Apparently the show was very good, but they never got back to me. So I didn't get a chance to see it. Yeah, grown folks hip hop. Even Ryan likes it. So
Yeah.
I've come
Yeah,
up with
and I am not picking on you for not going. I've put in for this Arrested Development,
yeah.
EPMD,
Mhm.
Slick
Did
Rick,
they get
Dougie
back to
Fresh.
you?
They have not yet, but I bought tickets. I'm fucking going.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, my problem was it was on a night that if I wasn't getting in for free, I would have had a hard time justifying it.
Yeah.
By the way, from what I understand, they started about an hour and a half late too.
Yeah.
So
That's standard. I could handle that.
hip hop for grown folks, Mr. Throwback Thursday. See, Ronnie's all over this shit.
Yes. Yes.
So hip hop legends Arrested Development have just dropped their 16th studio album. Twitch doesn't want to load tonight. It's pronounced John. I love that.
Noted.
Beautiful. Adult contemporary hip hop is the name of the album,
It is.
and it came out on July 4th, offering 20 tracks of soulful, socially aware music, which is just basically Arrested Development in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Speaks to grown-up life, legacy, and love for the culture. This album is a heartfelt tribute to Twan Mack, who is a longtime collaborator and friend who passed away unexpectedly in November 2024. We didn't report on this one, I don't think.
I don't remember if we did or not.
I don't believe we did. I would have remembered the name. It even features a posthumous verse from Twan Mack. Frontman's speech explains that adult contemporary hip-hop honors Twan's mission to create space for mature voices in the genre, artists over 35 who bring wisdom and depth to their music. Music for grown folks.
Indeed.
The album opens with Let's Get On With It, where Speech immediately addresses his grief and reflects on his personal growth and the state of society. This album, he is backed by guests like Tasha LaRae, B. Taylor, and One Love.
One Love.
One Love. I knew that was coming. The album returns to Arrested Development's roots, positive messages, Afrocentric pride, boom bap production, which is right up our alley, conscious storytelling. A video for the single Pack It Out adds even more energy, featuring desert visuals and lyrics that reflect today's negativity with joyful clarity. Their groundbreaking debut was back in 1992, and since then, a number. Arrested Development has stood out for their socially responsible lyrics, celebration of Black Southern identity, all the way down to Tennessee.
Indeed. Tennessee.
They've influenced everyone from Outkast to today's conscious MCs, and adult contemporary hip-hop proves they're still vital, still visionary, and still leading by example. And if you're lucky, you might get to hear some of that later.
You might learn a thing or two. Oh,
So
sorry.
once again, can you believe they're up to 16 records?
No.
I love it, though. It just goes to show that you can't keep a good group down. You feel me?
Do.
And are you ready?
I don't know.
And now, new school news. And I gave you this one.
I know. Look, it's your job to send me stuff.
And
You
I've
get
been
no
doing
credit
that.
for doing your job.
No, but you usually have to find this stuff on your
Yes,
own.
I do.
And
And
as
it
soon
is
as I
not
read
the
this, I was
easiest
like-
stuff.
And what was the title of the email I sent you? And now,
Yes.
cool news. The New York Post reports rapper 4Extra loses 2 fingers in a gruesome fireworks mishap after joking about blowing somebody up. And that, my friend, is hip hop karma. And that is also
Enough
of
of that shit.
it. We are going to take our first break of the evening. When we come back, it will be time for Woo News on Mr. Throwback Thursday, episode 598. 2 away from 6 bills.
I don't know if everybody can handle 5 more bills.
My wife could never.
Look, so I got a new beer today. As I drove back from Kakalaki.
And
And-
Compton?
Indeed.
No comment.
And the name of the beverage is well, I pull it up. I might go get it.
It's a
so I
Sam
can have it.
Jackson drink. It's called Drink This, Motherfucker.
No, it is called Hazy, Sexy, Cool.
Okay. I like
It's
it.
mine.
Little TLC reference.
Yes. It's an IPA. It's a New England style IPA. I'm not a big fan of IPAs, but I decided I had to buy one just
Too
because.
proud to beg.
Wow. So, not that anybody cares. I've got a bet going. It's a surprise. And it's a 3-leg parlay. It's Aaron Judge over 2 bases, Dominguez over 2 bases, and Cody Bellinger over 2 bases. Now, I'm not watching the game
Mhm.
because I'm busy here.
Yes.
The Yankees are currently up 8-0. Aaron Judge has no bases.
That's shocking.
Dominguez has 2. Cody Bellinger has 8.
What, you got 2 dingers?
I have no idea. It just shows me total bases 8, but that would be my guess.
Yeah, that sounds like 2 dingers. He's been really good, dude.
I know. Let me see real quick. Bellinger homered 415 to deep right. Bellinger homered 396 to deep right.
2 dingers.
Yep. 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 5th.
Let me guess. Game's at Yankee Stadium.
Oh yeah. When you hear 396 is deep right.
Mm-hmm.
His other one's 415 though. I'll give him that one.
Ronnie likes that idea for the new shirt.
Yeah.
Mr. Throwback
I-
Thursday.
I wrote it
Hip hop
down.
for grown folks.
I wrote it down so I can work something up. Ronnie's bought any of our shirts or anything, but you know.
By the way, You might see me noshing on a little bit of food. Cole just came in because he's the chef.
Indeed.
He said I had some ground beef that was going to go bad, so I had to do something with it. So he made me a chopped cheese sandwich.
Nice.
This kid can fucking cook, dude. He really can fucking cook.
Let's see. Hold on. Bottom of the 7th inning went Bellinger lined out, Rice singled, Chisholm singled, Goldschmidt singled, Ascar singled, Volpe hit into a fielder's choice, and Peraza struck out. Okay.
Did you see Volpe's dad got into a little bit of a tiff with Mets fans at Citi Field?
No.
Yeah, apparently they were saying how much Volpe sucks, and his dad stood up and defended him.
Do I? Still keep the no. What do you need? I need to go upstairs. Go in the drawer under the printer. There'll be a box about this big. It's got with all the attachments in it.
Elemental like uranium. That's one of my favorites. That's one of my favorite mugs too. I think that mug came out awesome.
Drawer underneath the printer.
Gotcha.
The elemental like uranium. I thought that mug came out great.
Yeah, the patron only mug.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so going into the 8th, there'll be Dominguez, Judge, and Bellinger coming up. So
Judge needs his bases.
He could get it. All right, get my ear back in there.
Mm-hmm.
Alex needed a screwdriver, so
did you make him a orange juice and vodka? Or give him a
I
tool?
did.
No, you use them to hold pens.
yes, pen holders. He doesn't have mugs.
Oh, I drank some coffee. I didn't drink any tonight, though, because it's the day after my shot, and sometimes the day after my shot, coffee disturbs my stomach.
Messes with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need you,
yakking.
Running, pulling Uncle Rumpy during the show.
And the bill goes run in, and run in.
Only one bill, though, not 6.
No, 6 bills happens in 2 weeks.
Indeed.
Next week, one away from 6 bills.
Next week, what I told people was this week, and then I realized I was wrong.
Yeah. Next week will be no news and no music. We're going to have a special guest who is going to
hopefully talk for 2 hours.
Good old Bubble Guts. Yep.
Let's see.
And John is right. They do hold many other types of liquids. The largest one we make, the
24, the beer belly.
Yeah, the beer belly. I like to use that one for either tea or hot chocolate sometimes. So
nice. I use mine for coffee, and occasionally I will put a beer or two. I do not. I only put rum in my my Death Wish chalice. That's the only thing. Aside from this glass or my Glencairn that I drink it out of. I'm
all right, man.
Looking for it and drop. I was waiting for Alex to come back past.
Drop.
Yay.
Drop.
How about?
All right. What is going on here?
I don't know. I haven't done this in a long time.
There we go.
This here. And we'll bring this volume up to here. And we'll come over here to the layers. And I will find my screen share because I don't know where the hell I put it again. Oh, good. It's way down there. So I will undo that there. But you don't need to see that. So we'll come back up here. We'll come back up here. We'll come back up here. Head this way. I know. One in here. It's gonna start the chain. Alex has come to rescue me from the flies. He is the Lord of the flies, if you will.
Nice. When you do AI stuff, what do you
Yes.
use? OpenAI, ChatGPT, which is
I usually
basically
use
the same thing.
ChatGPT. You know, I don't use it a lot, but when I do, that's usually the one I use.
Well, you know the Vipers don't exist anymore, right? The hockey
Right.
team.
Yeah.
Well, the coach from last year is taking over ownership of the team under a new
Mhm.
name. He says new name and logo will be coming up soon. I use ChatGPT to come up with the logo and a name.
Yeah, it's. I can't see there. Yeah, it's pretty easy.
You've driven there.
I have driven there. There in my lawn.
And what would we call the rink? The cone zone. I made myself laugh on that one.
As you should have. All right.
You got everything you need.
I think so. Mm,
You got what I need.
yeah, that's not going to work that way. You have to get them out in the open. All right. Sure, the patrons are loving all the exterminator talk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Want to start a fire in the attic? No. Flowers in the attic are fine, but fire in the attic is bad.
Fire in the hole.
All righty. I'm gonna hit this drop.
Drop.
And then some woo. And we'll get into it.
Hit it hard. Get into it.
Let's just hit that one with your hand at that point. All right, well then leave them alone. Come get the ones over here that are bugging me. Trying to record and they're flying in my face. Take them with you. Don't start a fire.
So somebody on Twitter threw a very R-rated, not R-rated, word opinion on something, and said use the R word anymore.
Yes.
I just responded to myself. There's a special Olympics like you.
Yeah.
And that way you call them that without using the word.
You take this with you. Your buddies are in here. Okay. Maybe just put your hand over the top of it at this point. They mess with my rum. All right. Maybe we've cut down now. Sorry, everybody. Everybody's saying how Bill is all echoey. That's my fault.
No, it's mine. I forgot to hit the thing, but
I turned it up because I was setting up for the
I figured we were in the middle
on break. Yeah. All right. Let me hit this. You be quiet so that people don't hear your echo. And then we'll bring this in with a Shree. Who's your mama?
James Brown.
Yo, what's good, what's good? This is Casanova Rudd from the Golden Era. Yeah, super love to see Casanova Rudd. Yeah, to do the James, girls are gonna rock and all that. Well, right now you are tuned into my boys, Jamie and Bill, on the home of classic hip hop, Mr. Throwback Thursday. Girls are gonna block, pump it up.
Now come on, get some, stop yelling it.
1 2 1 2. What's good, yo? This is Ghostface from Staten Island, New York. And right about now, it's time for Who News with Jamie and Bill. Y'all know what it is. Get it correct. Mr. Throwback Thursdays, Jamie and Bill. You know what I mean? On Who News. That's what's going down right now. Y'all check this out. Exclusive. Peace.
The RZA, the GZA, Raekwon, Master Killer, Inspector Jack, You God, Method Man, Ghostface Killer, and Old Dirty Bastard.
It is now time for Who News with Mr. Throwback Thursday.
Shimmy, on it.
There he is. I was waiting
him.
for him. Welcome back, Mr. Throwback Thursday, episode 598. It is indeed time for Woo News. We have a couple of pieces of Woo News for you this week. And Woo News is going to start with an article that Jamie has so elegantly labeled The Chef's New Clothes.
Yes.
As opposed to, the Emperor's New Clothes.
Yes, which you'll figure out how that comes together soon.
I'm sure I will.
You.
And this comes to us from our good friends at Stereo Gum, who we have used before. We haven't used them in a while, but we have used them before. Hip hop fans have a lot to look forward to this month. Raekwon of the Wu-Tang Clan is set to release his first solo album in 8 years, titled The Emperor's New Clothes, which we actually talked about a while ago.
Yes, when we found out about that, the Mass Appeal list.
Record coming out July 18th. So as you are listening, it will be tomorrow.
Yeah.
If you're listening on Thursday. So this will come out on Friday, the 18th. The album part of Mass Appeal's Legend Has It series, which is a project that, once again, we talked about, created by Nas and his label that highlights legendary rappers that are still making impactful music. The series kicked off in May with Slick Rick's Victory, his first album in 26 years, and an album that we did on the show.
Mm-hmm.
The Chef, who is currently touring with Wu-Tang on their farewell tour, of course, hasn't released a single from the album yet. I'm sure he will. Lineup is stacked, though. Toast Face Rilla appears on my shirt, as well as Clifford Smith Jr., professionally known as and Inspector Deck, all appear along with Nas. Longtime collaborator Griselda's West Side Gun, Benny the Butcher, and Conway the Machine are also on this, carrying the gritty lyrical torch that the Wu helped to ignite. On the production side, expect sounds from Mr. Alicia Keys, we know him as Swizz Beats.
Indeed.
Knots, which is funny because there's a DJ that plays where my daughter bartends named Don Knotts. Kind of spells it the same way.
Knots is out of here.
Yeah. Justice League and more. Meanwhile, had to get that in.
Indeed.
Interestingly, RZA is not mentioned.
Oh.
Guest vocalists include singers Stacey Barth and Marsha Ambrosius. Raekwon's solo albums have had ups and downs. His Only Built for Cuban Links, though, widely regarded as one of the best legacy rap albums ever. Part 2 is even getting good reviews, too. With a lineup like what we just mentioned, The Emperor's New Clothes could be another classic. So we will be
that
on.
Would be a surprise.
That's coming out next week, and more than likely will be a record of the week within the very near future.
Yes.
Because
there will not be one next week.
No.
But the week after.
Mm-hmm. So congratulations to the Chef, and we're looking forward to hearing this one. Our next article, let's see how you have titled this one. You have called this Smells Pafishy, or Pahishy, with the way you've spelled it.
Yes, indeed.
As in Fish, the jam band out of Vermont. And there's reasons for that, too.
There are. I don't know why they're
And
called that, but
this came to us from America Online, which apparently is still a thing.
it is.
And they've split from Time Warner again, I guess.
Yeah, which is crazy because that's just going to be their downfall.
RZA, the legendary producer and mastermind behind the Wu-Tang Clan, had a birthday on July 5th. So happy belated birthday to the RZA.
Indeed.
Turned 56. 1 year older than me, 2 years older than you. He celebrated in a surprisingly groovy way by attending a Fish concert in Boulder, Colorado. Now, I know people who have gone to Fish concerts.
I've been to one.
Do you remember any of it?
Yeah, because I did not take any mind-altering drugs before I went.
No, but I didn't know if there were the type of hallucinogenics that wafted in the air that you would possibly get secondhand partake of.
Of course. But I think they played 3 songs and the show was 3.5 days.
Yes, that sounds about right. And they have their own brand of Ben & Jerry's ice cream. So had it for a long time.
Which is a very good one.
Yeah, I was going to say it's one of the better ones. And I don't normally eat chocolate ice cream, but I do like Pahish food ice cream. So
yeah, I am a fan of Fish. Jesus Christ, Cody Bellinger just hit another 3-run shot.
He's got 3 dingers.
Yeah, sorry,
12 bases.
I needed 2, and then Judge had walked, so that screws up my bet. But Alfredo says he's been to 6. I've been to 1, and it was at the Virginia Beach Amphitheater, whatever they called it at the time, and it was a very good show. I mean, they're super talented musicians, but unless you, if you don't know their songs, the show is better because you go to a show and you start singing along to a song, and then that song stops and they just go off for 20 minutes, and that part's not an exaggeration. And then they come back and they finish the song.
Yeah, they are the definition of a jam band. Absolutely.
Yeah. Super.
But anyway, RZA went and saw a Fish concert in Boulder, Colorado.
Because he's a fan.
He is the guy known for crafting the Wu-Tang sound and shaping the golden era of hip hop as we know it today, basically.
Yeah. Yep.
Of course, RZA's influence runs deep, but fans were delighted to know that he's a Fish fan. During the band's July 5th show,
he's not a Fish head, but he is a Fish fan.
Drummer John Fishman,
yeah, the guy who wears a dress when he plays,
gave a birthday shout out mid-performance to the RZA, and guitarist Trey Anastasio, depending on how you pronounce it, part of Happy Birthday into their cover of Talking Heads' Cross-Eyed and Painless. Backstage, Anastasio and RZA connected and exchanged musical admiration. Trey even quoted Wu-Tang lyrics in his Instagram caption, writing, "Ruler zigzag a la, jam is fatal, quick to stick my Wu-Tang Jedi guitar right through your navel."
Yes.
And that is not a Kool Keith lyric.
It is not.
The birthday celebration didn't stop there. RZA also enjoyed a party with a Wu-Tang themed cake, crowd chants, and all sorts of social media posts filled with gratitude, thanking fans, family, friends, everybody. And their farewell tour is wrapping up. The final chamber ends July 18th in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, spelled the same way as Pahish.
Yes.
As RZA put it, the final run is about spreading the Wu-Tang swag, music, and culture one last time. So
one more for
as
the
you're
road,
listening to this on Thursday,
yes,
the final Wu-Tang show is tomorrow night. If you are in the Philadelphia area, you should get your ass to the Wu-Tang show.
Not the Pahish
Take it from
show.
Gail. No, not the Pahish show. If you want to see Pahish, you can do that too, but they're not retiring. Wu-Tang is.
They're coming here.
And
they're
take it from
Gail. At the Hampton Coliseum. Yes.
Gail will tell you that the Wu-Tang show was really good because she saw it. No, it was nothing to fuck with. You know what else is nothing to fuck with?
What's that?
You God, because it's not worth it. He's not very good. And
we don't fuck with you God.
ODB is still unfortunately not alive. So That is not a story. That is just facts. It is time, my friends, for music.
Ooh.
Let us go into the one and done for episode 598. Now, the one and done came to us in the year 1991.
A number.
They're always a number.
Indeed.
I believe this is a true one and done.
I believe so, yes.
Because I don't see anything else from them.
Yeah.
This is the only album we could find from Dope Posse, which is about as generic name as you could come up with.
Yeah.
Yo, we's a Dope Posse. What are we going to name ourselves? Dope Posse.
I got a deaf posse. You got a bunch of dudes.
I got a Dope Posse. We put out one record.
Yeah.
And this one's called Mind Over Matter. Yes. Mind Over Matter is the name of the album.
Fit Motion.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
17.
I have 17.
Yes.
And where is John Henderson? Where is DGAHN tonight? DeGan. We have a 2-minute and 10-second intro for this song entitled Intro. So tell your friend DJ Introduction he's got another one for his list. Here is Intro.
When did last week or the week before that you were talking about sounding like Starsky and Hutch?
There you have it. Track number 2 is the official first track of the record after the intro, and it is the title track. So I'm shocked that it wasn't as successful as we normally would see.
I know.
This is Mind Over Matter.
Mouth in Motion.
Mind over matter.
Ladies and gentlemen, you got to understand the reason man was put on this land. In your peace, got right to achieve. We getting played the world, hunger and greed.
It comes across whoever that is rapping very much like a Dollar Tree Professor Griff.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, or a Timu Chill Rob G.
Yeah.
So I think we're both on the same wavelength on that. Track number 3, Here Da Bring Trouble.
Ah.
Looking for a perfect role model. I say don't do drugs. Go to school. Don't go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Get your education because that's the only chance you got. But I like Jason. I like Freddy Krueger. If you open up a Playboy magazine, I might look at it. And if I catch you stealing one of my cars, I might shoot you.
Go.
Why did that little musical thing, why did that remind me of the Oddities theme from WWE?
From WWF.
It just did. It probably because it's Friday night and SmackDown's on, and I'm thinking wrestling. Which, by the way, the Wyatt Six won the tag team titles tonight. So there you have it.
If you say so.
Rhythm with Madness is track number 4. Rhythm with Madness.
Step by step with the mic up front and a posse on my back. Together we will conquer strong like concrete. We'll beat the people.
With the mic in front and a posse on my back.
Stylistically, that had a little Kumo D feel to it.
Sure.
I thought. Track number 5, always calm under pressure. Doesn't describe us at all.
No.
Always calm under pressure.
Aerosmith.
Under pressure. Always calm under pressure.
Don't need that.
Always calm under pressure. No need to act ill.
Take these words in your mind and your brain gets strong. You don't have to wait no longer for this LP, so please don't help me to discuss the way that it might be.
I'm trying to gather. I know there's more than one guy in it, and it's hard to tell whose voice is whose. But that one had a little bit of a, like a monotone thing to it.
Mhm.
Not to the extent of a guru, but
Right.
that same timbre of the voice. It sounds like the studio might have been underwater a little bit when they recorded in it.
Could have been.
Maybe that's why there's only one record. But
Lost it.
there is some funky parts to it. I will say that.
Well,
That
yeah, it
being
makes
said,
you want to put on some shoes.
your funky dancing shoes. Track number
Yeah.
6, put your funky dancing shoes together.
I wasn't good enough to be religious, and I wasn't bad enough to be a criminal. So what else was there but...
First of all, full marks for the Casey Kasem drop in the beginning.
Yeah, right.
Because you never get enough Casey Kasem. Keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars.
Stars.
Track number 7, The South.
Hey, yo, wait. What about house music, man, and all that shit? Fuck house music. Man!
The South, the South, the South, 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 South. From the sun I'm proud to tell the stations over and over and over, and I'm breaking a new dimension.
I think 30 seconds in to the South is too late.
What part of the country do you think they're representing?
I would say West Side.
I'm such a jackass. We up to track 9, I think.
8.
8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 8.
I'm looking at it. It's 8.
Can you do without rhythm? Mine aren't
No.
numbered, so I have to kind of.
I cannot.
I can't either. Although I've been doing it without rhythm for 54, almost 55 years.
You have. Get that lures.
Can you do without rhythm? Let's discuss it. It enhances the chance of dance, it doesn't. Change the form from A to Z, that we see rhythm being a form of reality. Just a way to say in life every day. You move real smooth as a record play, rolling on and on, never stopping.
I just like that. Do 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 do.
Dude, I got a twin hype feel off of that.
I can see that.
I don't know why. That was the first thing I thought of when I heard it. I was like, this reminds me of twin hype. Track number 9, Dancing on Pure Energy.
Pure Energy.
Gotta love that dollar store Public Enemy Bomb Squad sound.
Yeah.
Track number 10, The True Meaning of Dope.
I basically say that the key to my success.
That kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I
Track
realized
number
27 seconds. I wasn't paying attention.
Track number 11, Start Time. All run together, by the way.
Yes.
Striving for certain goals, you know, and reaching them without acknowledging them.
We're back, like a smack in your stomach. Cause I come just like a combat. I react right on time, exactly. Attack the back, but don't forget me. Cause I'm not a Vietnam veteran, but I'm exploding like a bomb when I'm back with that commando.
All right, I have to talk about we're back like a smack in the stomach. That's a stretch.
Yeah. Hey, you do what you got to do to get where you're going.
Oh, goodness. Track number 12, DTF the Manipulator. Who's down to fuck the manipulator? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. Maybe it was one of them guys at Diddy's parties.
No, Jesus.
DTF who?
DTF the manipulator. 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 DTF the manipulator.
Who?
I believe that was DTF the Manipulator.
Noted.
If I had to guess. Track number 13, Black and White United. Like the cookies.
I was thinking like the piano keyboard.
I like black and white cookies.
To us is the most important subject that we can bring across in communication. Just people seeing that. Black and white unite. Black and white unite. Black and white unite. Black and white unite.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? The scratching on this is pretty good. I'm not sure who the DJ is, but he's not terrible.
I think there's like 12 members of this group, if I remember right.
Track number 14, Just Funkin' Around.
Ain't nobody humping. Oh, no, that's a different one. Just funking around.
Track number and why is my mute going away here? There we go. Track number 15.
Okay.
Not hype enough to start a party and Illy has a heart attack, but more real than a heart attack.
Yes.
And I didn't know heart attack was a hyphenated word, so I learned something today.
Yeah.
It's not, but they think it is.
It is, but it's not.
Rap, what rap is, it's real, more real than a heart attack. Rap, what rap is, it's real, more real than a heart attack. 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 More real than a heart attack.
In case you couldn't tell, it's a very sample-heavy record.
No.
And all the song titles are basically samples off of this. Track number 16, Massive.
On the massive.
I came in through the dope lab. OJ was busy with a new track. To make it complete, I added this funky rap. Grab the mic, the cable, like a baseball bat. Used by Cincinnati rats. Record label, Jackson Sable. To make our tracks on the record available for you. And you too. Those who put on their funky dancing shoes.
Put on your funky dancing shoes.
Track number 17, last track on the record. We had a 2-minute and 10-second intro. We have a 28-second outro. This is Outro.
But as John said, I would definitely watch whatever show this is the soundtrack for.
Yeah, it's so 70s. Like I threw Starsky and Hutch out there last week. That's kind of what I'm getting off of this, or Vegas, or any of those ABC shows.
Yes,
from or Beretta, all of that stuff.
It's like Tom Morello should be playing the soundtrack.
Yeah, pretty much. That is your one and done for episode 598. Dope Posse. They were a pretty dope posse. And,
they were.
Mind Over Matter was the name of the record. Already purchased by Ronnie Mexico as we were playing it. So
from Australia, probably.
More than likely. So I wonder if he'll get a notification like I did. Your debit card was used outside the 50 states. I couldn't believe that before.
Yes, I'm aware. I made the purchase.
Yes. Didn't know it was going through Ireland, but that is what it is. And no, nobody said Zack Tack, by the way. That is the one and done. It's time for the record of the week. If you were listening earlier, we hinted very hard at the record of the week. We also basically gave it away in the opening fill.
No way.
This week's record of the week is the brand new record that just came out from friends of the show, the owners of last year's record of the year, Arrested Development. This is called Adult Contemporary Hip Hop.
It is.
I have 20 tracks on here.
As do I.
Track number 1, not an intro, so I'm sure John's going to be disappointed, but it is Arrested Development, so you can't say the album's going to be garbage because nothing they put out is garbage.
Well, I would say they no longer need an intro, so the title of the first track,
is very appropriate then.
Yeah.
Track number 1, let's get on with it.
My dude passed Twan Mac, my music rap had to go nads to be a nomad. I rap moves and ass, reminded me of me back in '83 with a tag. Invincible principles, thank God I ain't been losing that. Steady infusing that in the era of trap anthems, lap dances, Jack Daniels, all be cruising past. This 56-year-old literal liberal looking for medicinal ways to change my peripheral. Steady looking forward and onward, no matter what's on.
It's like the music. If you take speech completely out of it, and just the music that they use.
And you could tell the tightness of the production on this. So shout out to friend of the show, Configure. In fact, track number 2 is a Configure remix of the song All I See Is Melanin.
All I see is melanin, melanin, melanin. All I see is melanin, beautiful melanin. All I see is melanin, melanin, melanin. All I see is melanin, beautiful melanin. All I see is melanin, melanin, melanin. All I see is melanin, beautiful melanin. All I see is melanin, melanin, melanin. Okay, all I see is you and you glow in the game. People called you deranged, but you grew through the pain. Through the change, the kinky bang. The way you sang through the negative things, you getting fame while the enemies came with derogatory names. Sometimes the stupid woman had to become lower.
We played that single when it came out.
We did. Speech is smoother than fucking glass, isn't he?
Yeah.
Track number 3 featuring the late Twan Mac. We talked about it in the news segment.
Mhm.
This is called, ironically enough, Live Forever.
Forever, ever? Forever, ever?
We got to throw down. We got to. It's now or never ground. We got this. Let's all just tear it down. Some mosh pits. This night will live forever. I don't know what's happening. Rappers just be rapping for the sake of making bags, and then the labels nab the last from the trapping on the analytics.
I could.
Indeed.
This is definitely going in the library as soon as we're done tonight. Track number 4, My Job Ain't Done. Not to be confused with My Rhyme Ain't Done.
My rhyme ain't done. Yeah.
My Job Ain't Done.
I feel my job ain't done. My job ain't done. Still, I feel my job ain't done. Listen. Still, I feel my job ain't done. My job ain't done. Still, I feel my job ain't done.
Holla, holla, Alfredo.
Yeah, nice to see you again, Alfredo. We will talk to you very soon. We love you too, brother. Track number 5, Easy.
Like Sunday morning.
Nasty kicks and rusty snares, a slightly offbeat flair. Tell me, where would you find this elsewhere? More covered than LL's hair. My marching bands and fans from Japan down to Bel Air. Not since Santa Claus have y'all seen someone deliver their gifts with an else care. Like AD delivers theirs, I swear.
Track number 6, Flowers. You got to say it like Marissa Tomei. Flowers.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is live and direct, Arrested Development. Yes, that's right, Arrested Development. Right here in your speakers. I need you to turn this up. I need you to have a good time and put your hands up. Let's vibe together, cause that's what it's all about. I can't stand when folks get all uppity when you ain't down as much as me. Not part of no puppetry, no secret hands are controlling me, and like a mole, industry types, they had to grow on me. Industry bed partners, I get out of the bed, open the curtains just to slay the darkness. Cause street cred don't work in banks.
The words he kind of fits into a rhyme scheme are he's very unique at it and one of the best going. Track number 7, Forward Ever.
Forward ever, forward ever, ever, forward ever. Forward ever, forward ever, onward, forward ever. Forward ever, forward ever, ever, forward ever. Forward ever, forward ever, onward, forward ever.
Reminds me of Luke Cage.
Yeah.
Pop said, always forward.
Oh. Track number 8 featuring, I believe it's Keandra.
I believe so, yes.
Not to be confused with Keandre Miller, who was just traded from the Rangers down to the Carolina Hurricanes. This is just Keandra, and it's called Pearls.
Not Lucy Pearl.
Dollars for commas, but we ain't common. Steady dropping hot bombs, some say that we bombing. We tied to the Sonics and Scott Joplin. Hip hop rockin' on the scale of a Philharmonic. We been past sexy red, but we ain't bad. Words that I thought. Why not skip both rocks in the pond of pondering? We know Diddy, but not Gote. Let's travel to San Jose.
This record has now made it into my library. I just put it in there now. Track number 9 is Pulsate, and it says it's featuring One Love, One Love.
I just gotta tighten up this spot on my verse, all right?
Alright, let me go ahead and get set up real quick. Alright, you ready, bro?
Pulsating, living in my circadian rhythm, hit 'em and gift 'em with shifting wisdoms, age and health mixing with space and wealth missions, caged in these studios, cooking up in these stealth kitchens, too many depressed and stressed from failed visions, arrested developments hammering for years and known for
You got to give credit to anybody who used the term circadian rhythm in a
Yeah.
rhyme. So very cool. Track number 10, Baby Yes.
We've been noticing there's been way more folks under 30 that's been flirty up in our shows, and then they be focusing on our opuses, lyrics, spirits, appearance. You know our home is shit, so be it. Yo, we're happy to see it. We have theories, but our inquiries is what made them go fishing. Our thoughts is rappers that shows false in lead vocals, and even DJs pantomiming has finally got fans speechless and disenfranchised, and folks go dead broke just to see a band live, wanting to be baptized, giving a second life. Only to be musically left for dead.
Track number 11, Original. They certainly are that.
They are.
Yeah. 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 All right. Okay. Yeah, I guess some want me to throw my towel in. White flags now, wait the flags of my moon and 2 of them, the horns of my Grammy Awards. I for sure could too. Okay, low key, I humbly toot my own horn. So beep, beep, beep.
Beep, beep, beep.
He mentioned the Who Gives a Fuck About a Goddamn Grammy Awards. I think he did.
Maybe.
Track number 12, Milltown Soul.
Our residents feel like they're prisoners in their own home.
Alderman Khalif Rainey, along with other community leaders, passed out information about jobs and education.
Got some information for you. Like it.
They picked up trash and, maybe the most important, talk to people.
I'm telling them to get active, to get involved, come from behind the blinds.
Rocket beats in the Chevy, drive the streets and it's heavy. Ghetto torn like confetti. 100 people shot this weekend in Chicago already. Took the bottle from Freddie, told his girl Betty she ain't win the lotto. She said he told her buy some.
Track number 13, featuring B. Taylor, One Love, and Tasha LaRae. This is called Pack It Out.
Fact after fact from the tap, new slaps for the floor seats. We come back to back with boom bap and the stats to fill the score sheets. And while speaking on that, we zigzag the whole map for our touring. AD may be the most positively sure thing for the bucks that you're forking. We're Adora, oh, trust us, we're an oracle. Never sus cause our aura is full, the opposite of deplorable.
Oh.
I like that one. That had a nice flow.
Yeah.
Track number 14, Goal Dysmorphia.
I don't don't have imposter syndrome, been making beats since the Lindrum. So tell me, why am I defending our venom? We've been making up the dopest music, breaking up, then back to doing what we do is choosing this culture's muses. Reduces everything to shoes and cruising, Jews and Hooters. That's what they do to soothe the savage beast of peeps with DNA. That's encoded with trauma from the enslaved. We've been making straight A's.
So far, this has a real good chance of being the follow-up record of the year. Man, this one's good. Track number 15, Family. And once again, featuring Tasha LaRae, Family.
Yes, we are. Who are we? We are family. Yes, we are. Who are we? 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 We are family. Yes, we are. Who are we? We're family. Yes, we are. Who are we? Who are we? Who are we? We're family. We are family. We're family. We are family. We're family. We are family. We're family.
You get the picture there.
Apparently they are family. Sister Sledge has
Indeed.
probably got a problem with that song. Track
They
number
are
6.
also family.
Yes, they are. Track number 16, Stay Awake, featuring once again, Keandra.
Eyes open up, another morning, a full cup of possibilities. Murphy's Law plus good luck, blessings overflow. Wifey is next to me, we laying toe to toe on our couch, stretched out, about to put toe to flow. Embarrassingly, first thing I peep, mobile phone. This is me after recently saying I leave my phone alone at least an hour and a half for some peace, a shower or a bath.
Track number 17, again featuring Keandra, Lifting.
Reactions to Donald Trump's presidential victory are flooding social media, expressing heartbreak and frustration.
You have an idea what that song's about?
Yes, pretty easy to come up with that one. Track number 18, Danger. No, oh my
blase.
God. No, blase, no, oh my God, just Danger.
I'd like to know, are you really ready for some super dynamite? And thank you, because now, come on! Danger, blow you out of the frame. Danger, blow you out of the frame.
Got a Tesla, water blessed electric, no more gas bills. Now I'm spending money with a racist, how does that feel? Feeling sort of embarrassed like I'm bare on a Ferris wheel. Things that I do cherish like my marriage, I just focus.
Getting near the end, track number 19, Stardom, spelled D-U-M-B. I like that.
Come on, you know you're a famous man. Not to me. No? You're famous to me.
Don't treat me like I'm some kind of star. I don't like them stardom things.
Last track on the record is the original All I See Is Melanin.
All I see is melanin, beautiful melanin. All I see is melanin, melanin, melanin. All I see is melanin, beautiful melanin. All I see is melanin, melanin, melanin. All I see is melanin, beautiful melanin. All I see is melanin, melanin, melanin. All I see is melanin, beautiful melanin. All I see is melanin, melanin, melanin.
And that is your record of the week for episode 598. Adult Contemporary Hip Hop by good friends of the show and the group that won the record of the year last year, Arrested Development.
Yes.
This record just came out 8 days ago as we record, so there have been no charting action. There is one
No.
single that we dropped. That is the All I See Is Melanin.
Beautiful
And-
melanin. Yeah.
And now we are going to go right into the old to the new, because no sense in holding back on it. The old to the new is from this record, and they released a video, and we wanted to share it with you. This is the video for Pack It Out by Arrested Development. Your old to the new for episode 598.
Fact after fact from the tap, new slaps for the floor seats. We come back to back with boom bap and the stats to fill the score sheets. And while speaking on that, we zigzag the whole map for our touring. AD may be the most positively sure thing for the bucks that you're forking. We're Adora, oh, trust us, we're an oracle. Never cause our aura is full, the opposite of deplorable. Lately, all have really showed up. We load up the tour bus just because support us. Rolled up with numbers that can get promoters to promote the freaking show, blow up from exposure. People say the beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Behold how we control folks in an enclosure. We are way more than rappers, we're classic composers. We're the best part of waking up, we are Folgers. Hey, there's some floor space, fill it up with your face. We never been cornflakes, we dope in more ways than one. We foray into the doorways of the inner consciousness, a heart mind before race. Pack it out, move up, get close to us, this is a movement. Pack it out, move up, get close to us, this is a movement. Pack it out, move up, get close to us, this is a movement. Pack it out, move up, get close to us, this is a movement.
Real seeking, the ways of freaking it. Top rank, extra live. Real seeking, the ways of freaking it. The ways of freaking it.
Yeah, if you're tall, move back. If you're short, move up. Barry Bridge in the mid with liquid in your cup. 80 very legendary. We gon' give them what they want. Tell them
Move the elderly and kids to the front.
never blunts, only joints for Birdie strawberry runs. Man, we gone till and don't be home in a couple months. Getting flown, book us your city. We fly to you at one. Hop up for months. We give it till our energy is fun. Sold out, only entering the presence of an artist or a ticket from your local scalper living in the forest. Get your tickets early like a Sagittarius Taurus. I'll be standing so far back and hit the track and go to chorus. No doubt, oh no wireless microphone. I beg your pardon if I trip over the car, then the fans will start applauding. Many faces and your presence is important. Call AD, we pack it out and get it jumping. Michael Jordan.
Pack it out, move up, get close to us, this is a movement. Pack it out, move up, get close to us, this is a movement. Pack it out, move up, get close to us, this is a movement. Pack it out, move up, get close to us, this is a movement.
Come closer to us now. We wanna feel your energy. Good vibes, great times, life music for the entire family. You came to have a good time, see yeah. You came to have a good time, see yeah. You came to have a good time, see yeah.
You be on the street, but I walk around with a few that's been around your block, but I still ain't been on tour yet. Everybody trying to see what we about to do next. Step up to the stage and we gon' show you we the cool kids. Been on my development ever since that arrest. I had to separate from all the fake and find my true friends. I know that somebody can relate for all my true fans. I had to navigate through all the hate and now I'm too blessed. And maybe way too cocky, y'all don't wanna see my pay stubs. I'm finna get it poppin', know y'all wanna hear that bass drum. Ooh, they real excited, yeah, I see you by the stage front. Back it up and drop it down, pick it up and pack it out. Heard y'all love to run your mouth. Make sure that you speaking on who been having the magic and who have it now. We really got that factor, wow. I said you could back it up and drop it down, pick it up and pack it out.
Pack it out, move up, get close to us, this is a movement. Pack it out, move up, get close to us, this is a movement. Pack it out, move up, get close to us, this is a movement. Pack it out, move up, get close to us, this is a movement.
Such an easy listen, man.
Oh,
You could
yeah.
I can't wait to just start this record and let it flow. One track from the opening track all the way to the end without skipping, and just enjoying what Speech and Configure have brought to us. That is Old to the New, Arrested Development's Packet Out. Part of your record of the week, Adult Contemporary Hip Hop by Arrested Development. Your one and done was Dope Posse. We want to remind you, Dope Posse with Mind Over Matter, I should say.
Yes.
Your artist of the month for July of 2025 is Freddie DeFox, also known as Bumpy Knuckles.
Indeed.
So check out Freddie Fox / Bumpy Knuckles and all the catalog that you can find with that talented artist. We are going to take our final break of the evening. And when we come back, it will be episode 598's version of Bill Reed's Lyrics coming up on Mr. Throwback Thursday, episode 598.
Yay. Yay. Let's see if I can pull up my lyrics, because as you may have noticed, last week I found a way around the echo.
I did.
It's the bottom of the 6th inning, and I need Texas and Houston to not score anymore.
Okay.
I got under 8.5 for the total of that game, and it is currently 8. I do not feel good about it, but, you know, it is, as they say, what it is. It's a $2.50 bet. I'm not overly worried. I've had some good luck lately, so. All righty then. Who haven't we done in a long time? We haven't done that one in a long time. How about I have to edit this one, but like that one, like that one. Hey. No, we're not going to do that one.
Hey.
How about do the Wild Cowboy with a lot of style, boy?
Mm-hmm.
No, we're going to throw it way back. We're going to throw this up here. Put that there. We'll bring that volume down there. We'll bring this up here. We're going to unmute that there. I've got the disclaimer on standby there. I got to come over here, get the video ready here. I got to move the screen share way back down there. Turn the volume up on that, which I'll do in a second. All right, are you ready?
Never, but that has never stopped us.
I didn't mean to turn myself off. Let me turn this one on. All right. So let us come back up here. And then I will increase the volume over here so you be quiet. And we'll do this with a Shree. Who's your mama?
No matter how many times,
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 no matter how many times the ball.
Hey, yo, check this out. This is Notorious, Glorious, and chilling on my boys, Jamie and Bill. And yo, no matter how many times the ball bounces, there's still no better podcast than Mr. Throwback Thursday, boy. You heard? Salute. Hey.
The quality of God which leads to infinity. Cause as we know, our rhymes are impeccable, fresh and flexible.
But it starts with Bill.
I'm Bill S. Preston. It's called reading. Top to bottom, left to right. Group the words together as a sentence. Take time off for any headaches. Mind off for any cramps.
Most people probably don't listen to the words, but they should.
Welcome to Bill Reed's Lyrics.
Hello, this is Bill Reed's Lyrics. It is an educational discussion of the artistic expression and creativity of modern lyricists. Bill may recite explicit or offensive language. Professional supervision is suggested for sensitive listeners. The average views and opinions within these lyrics are not necessarily those of Mr. Throwback Thursday or its hosts, and will be in the area of 160 WPMs. We hope that you will find our presentation precise, humor heavy, and just right. Thanks.
Welcome back, Mr. Throwback Thursday, episode 598. It is now time for the properly disclaimed Bill reads lyrics.
Because, well, actually, technically, we don't need a disclaimer anymore now that
Yeah.
the IT department understands how the show works.
Yeah, but you know what? It's funny.
It's already been made. It's done.
And I like that. I like the disclaimer. I like both of the disclaimers, actually.
Yeah. I like that, and that's the way it is.
I like that, and that's the way it is. Had to do it.
Yes. Something about Legos or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. All right, brother. It is
All
time indeed for
I will
the
send this
lyrics
to you.
portion of the program. Let me get into the private chat. And there we are. That is from last week. So let me see. This is this week. Okay. That
this
makes
week.
better sense.
We're not on a boat this week.
No. Kind of wish we were.
Then with no type of ado.
Can I have a little ado?
There is zero ado here.
Not even Freddie Adu, the soccer player?
Nay.
Because this is going to kick me in the nuts. All right. Where am I starting?
The whole damn thing.
Oh, Jesus. Really?
Yes,
Oh, good
sir.
Lord. Okay. Yep.
Yes. So, with no type of ado, Sesame Street Grover Styley, whether nearer or further, we will cue that motherfucking piano.
Oh, yes. Suck my clit, baby. Yes. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, 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 yes. Ah. Fuck me with your tongue. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh. I love it in my pussy. Yes. Mmm. So wet. Yes. Oh. Squeeze my ass, baby. Fuck me. Fuck. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna come one more time, baby. Yeah, do you like it like this? From you fucking me from behind. Oh, yes. Oh, you like that pussy, don't you? Oh, you like that pussy. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's all yours, baby. Fuck me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, just rub that cock in my clit. Yes. It makes me wet. Yes. Oh, fuck me, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck me good. Yeah. Oh, I can feel you deeper. Yes. Fuck me, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh. Fuck me! One more time. Fuck me, baby. Yes. Lick my asshole, baby.
Well done. Or something.
I
love me, I know.
Yeah, and Gail's quoting the Beatles now.
That
She
was
loves you. Yeah.
that was very Beatles-esque, I think.
Sure it was. Yes,
They
absolutely.
write on the same level.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. Ugh, gosh. Let me change his hat.
How I like it served. S&M on the rocks.
All right.
But did you give a hoot?
No, nor did I pollute.
Because
Eat molasses out my asses.
well, that would be the end of that. Yes.
All
Indeed.
right. So let me find out where the hell I am. I'm over there. Ready. So since you have changed your hat and
I
has gone
have.
from Bill to Phil,
I have indeed.
I'd appreciate it if you would take us the fuck home.
Mr. Throwback Thursday, episode 598, brought to you in part by our good friends at Magic Mind. Get your Magic Mind at magicmind.com/throwback, JUN. You get 20% for one-time purchases and up to 48% off for subscriptions with our code throwback, JUN. Your mental performance shot, Magic Mind. Get your Magic Mind and improve your mental acuity as quickly as you can.
Yes.
Throwback, JUN. The discount code at magicmind.com/throwback, JUN. Def Rugs, defrugs.com, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Hip-hop themed rugs brought to you. High-quality hip-hop themed rugs.
Yes.
Brought to you by the one and only Ruggy Fresh, Marshall Fox, and his business associate, the Green-Eyed Bandit, Mr. Eric Sermon. Go get yourself a Def Rug and put your feet all over a Def Rug.
Yes.
If you got a sweet tooth, you need to go to bittersweetcandy.com. They are up in Schenectady, New York, run by our good friend Heather Lent, and that makes her. And she makes candy and chocolate that is small batch, different, and
delicious.
You check them out on Facebook and order at bittersweetcandy.com. Use the code throwback, save 10% off your order at bittersweetcandy.com. Good stuff there. Melted Mics, MLTDMICS.com. Our good friend Pumice T. Mandola has hip-hop and now non-hip-hop themed t-shirts.
Yes.
Mugs and hats and everything else.
All that. And
you can get all of that. Doesn't have to be hip-hop themed. Just by using our code, you can save 10% at meltedmics.com. The code is MR Throwback Thursday. Get yourself a Melted Mics shirt today and wear it proudly, and we'll put you on the Posse Wall of Fame.
Yes, we will.
And don't forget, it's social media time for the show. Visit MrThrowbackThursday.com. Leave us a voice message by clicking that microphone that says hit us up. You can also follow us on our other socials on Twitter. As you can see, if you're watching live, the_MR_TBT and Bill_MR_TBT. Also my Instagram handle, Jamie on Instagram, MR Throwback Thursday. That is also where you can find us on TikTok, where we post little shorts of the show every week. You can also find those shorts on our YouTube channel, youtube.com. MRTBT is the way the show is listed there. Just search for that, click the subscribe button, click the little bell, and that will let you know when we go live for these recordings and other nonsense that we do.
Yeah, and that helps us. You know, the more of you subscribe, the more it helps us.
Yes, absolutely. So go to YouTube and click the subscribe button and click that microphone and help us out. We appreciate you very much when you do things like that.
Yes.
You can also check out the Facebook page, Mr. Throwback Thursday, and home of the TBT Posse. Check us out on itsfreshradio.com and the Fresh Radio app for your phone, where you get the world premiere of each episode of this show, 9 p.m. East on Wednesday evenings. The rest of everybody else gets it on Thursdays. So Mr. Throwback Thursday on Wednesday nights if you listen on Fresh Radio.
Which you should.
You can also check us out on Wild One Radio at our normal day, wild1radio.com, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's talk about our friends, okay? You can by the way, you can also send us email, mrthrowbackthursday@gmail.com if you so desire. Shout out time. Let's do shout outs, starting with Gail Dunmeyer, Manny Baez, Sarah Henderson, John Henderson, Hugo Gonzalez, Sanket Patel, Clay Arsenault, the Shrieking Warrior, Jennifer Buchanan, Jason Heath, Jessica Walker, Shane Hatley, Ahoy Mateys, it's Captain Ricky Schnarr, Mr. Cranky Pants, Brian Hollenbeck, the legendary Kevin Van Buren, Robert Jeffroy, Win with Ken Elsfelder, Kate Harvey, Catherine Liska, Wanda Calamia, and Gunther, and Lion Lindwoodell. They get mentioned every week because...
or more.
You want to get your name mentioned every week? 2 ways to do it. Become a patron. Go to patreon.com/MRTBT and sign up at the Loonies level, or start your own damn show and talk about yourself all you want. Don't forget our friends in the industry. Always check out 1980s Now, Will, Cat, and John. Check out Anthony, Imran, and the Rug Boy over at Jock and Nerd Podcast. Check out our friend Talkin' Ty at What's the Word podcast with Brooklyn Ty NYC. The hardest working turntablist in the world was on the show last week. Good friend of ours, DJB at itsfreshradio.com. Once again, world premiere of the show, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday nights. And then you can follow along on the other podcast platforms during the course of the week. Get that Fresh Radio app for your phone as well. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, review, all of that good stuff. We will be with you next Saturday night with a special episode featuring a very special guest. No news next week. We are going to
makes
have
it
a
easy
nice
for me to write the show.
Nice long discussion. So we invite you to tune in. We will be going live on YouTube. So if you hit subscribe and click that bell, you'll know when we go live. And then
You will. You won't have to say, why didn't you tell me? Because I can't personally tell everyone.
No. So don't forget to subscribe, rate, review, all that good stuff. Go find us. Share the good word. Take good care of yourselves. Wash your hands.
Wash your butt.
And until next time, keep it classic.
And like Cool Keith said, remember Marley's mix. I'm still the best. Y'all, I was potty training with baby doo-doo on your vest.
And always remember,
New school stale, old school fresh.